Today we're painting cherry blossoms. I'm going to use a Crayola marker. I'm going to use the broad side, and I'm going to eventually twist my marker to the pointy tip. And I'm going to keep twisting as I'm drawing to give the branches a really crooked looking effect. I'll continue to do that until I feel like I have enough of the little branches. Each time that I draw, I'm going to twist the marker. Kind of give it a little flick on the end. Okay, now we're going to start with our blossoms. You're going to push your brush down. Just push it down about 5 times, making sure that they all touch in the center. All you have to do is push it down for each flower. I'm going to fill up these branches with those flowers. Sometimes I want the flowers to be facing forward. Sometimes they can be sideways. So you might just put 3 side by side. Or you can just put one little bud as all by itself if you want to as well. Because sometimes they haven't bloomed yet and they're just a little pink bud there. You just touch with the tip of your brush when you want to do that. But they're usually full of blossoms, so you want to put lots and lots of flowers. I'm just using acrylic paint to do this. I've mixed some white with some magenta color to get the pink that I have here. I'm just going to continue to do this until I get it all filled in. Another thing that you can do is use some Q-tips that you've taped together. This is about 5 Q-tips. And you can dip those in the paint. And that can make some filler space, like filling in some little petals in between to make it look more full. Or also if you have a smaller child and that makes it easier for them to make the flowers, and you can just use the Q-tips. I'm also going to go back in here with some green. And I'm just going to, every once in a while, add in a little green leaf. There's not too many green leaves on there yet, but they're just starting to show up. And now I'm going to use the opposite end of my brush. And I'm going to just tap in the centers of these flowers, because they are the darker magenta color that I started with. This is the color that I mixed white with to get the pink of the cherry blossoms. I'm going to do that on all of the flowers that seem to be facing forward. You don't have to do it on every little bit of pink. And that's the end. I hope you enjoyed this one and hope to have a new one very soon. See you later.